Here we have for sale a December 2017 on a 67 plate Ford Transit Custom. This is a 270, which means it's got a 2.7 ton gross vehicle weight. This has got the 2 litre TDCi engine with 130 brake horsepower. That is Euro 6, meaning you can take this into the ultra low emission zone areas without having to pay the ultra low emission zone charge. So this is a short wheelbase, low roof, limited van. And what we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a custom limited of this age as standard. There's one or two little bits and bobs which have been added to this particular example. We'll also talk you through the condition as well of this vehicle, seeing as it is currently available for sale at the time of recording. So, starting here at the rear of the van, we can see that we've got rear barn doors. What I mean by that are 2 doors which open in that sort of fashion. And the bits that have been added to this particular van are surrounding security. So, on the load area, we've got these very nice locks for vans, deadlocks. You've got that on the rear doors and also the side loading door as well. And looking at condition here at the rear, it's all looking in fantastic order. It must be said, looking really, really nice here. There's no dents or anything like that, which I can see here in the rear. Hopefully the camera is obviously conveying that accurately. On a limited, you get a number of elements which are color-coded, and that includes the door handles, the bumpers, the mirrors, also some mouldings down the side of the vehicle as well. And looking here at the rear bumper, we have got as well rear parking sensors there integrated into that color-coded rear bumper. A couple of very minor loading marks, but as I say, nothing really to write home about there. It's all looking really, really smart indeed. If we open up the rear doors, we can then start to have a look inside the cab. When you open up the rear doors, you've got the yellow arm just here. If you give that a pull, that clips into place there against the rear door. And that allows you then to open the vehicle up to its full 180 degree position, and you can do exactly the same with the other door as well. Of course, they will just lock in place like so at 90 degrees, but if you just close it slightly, pull on that, and then it opens right out to 180 degrees. And I say that just gives you then maximum accessibility into the rear. You can see that the van is fully ply lined in the back, and we've also got the original factory hard wearing plastic floor in the rear as well. These are absolutely great. You can just wipe them out, wash them out, no problem at all. And you can see the ply lining here is all in very good order. This is used ply lining. We haven't re-ply lined this, but you can see here that's all in very good order and certainly not had a hard life. The sort of areas you need to look for are these non-covered areas, the painted areas which are exposed, and you can see there they're all in really good order. I say definitely not a van which has had a hard life. Plenty of tie-down points in the back of the van as well, and you've got that lovely factory-fitted bulkhead, which you can remove if you want to. They are just bolted in around the outside. I get asked that a lot. And you've got the load-through hatch just there. A couple of loading lights in the rear as well, one at the back, one nearer the front. But I'd say fantastic condition there inside. And as I say, you've got that extra security with that very beefy locks for van deadlock on the rear doors. And of course, we've got a key for that. Moving then down the passenger side and having a good look here down the side of the van, it's all looking really straight and clean. There's a couple of very minor sort of pin dents just there, but as I say, that is being quite critical, and you've actually got to get down the side really to have a look. On a limited as well, you get these fantastic limited alloy wheels, and when you accompany that with the color-coded side mouldings, the door handles, wing mirrors, front bumper, front fog lights, it really does give the van a fantastic look, as I'm sure you'll agree. If we open up the side loading door then, we can have a look at the load area from another angle, and that's where you can see that other deadlock there on the back of that door. And you can really see here just how clean and tidy this particular van is. You can see the condition of the bulkhead. It's all looking really, really smart. Now this load through hatch, you can open this. It is just, it opens and closes via a magnet, so it holds open there via a magnet against the bulkhead, and that allows you then to load longer lengths all the way through. Perfect if you've got those 3 meter lengths which you need to get through, but as I say, you can remove this bulkhead if you so wanted to. If we open up the passenger door then, we can have a look at the condition and spec inside here. Let me just turn the radio down. Looking at the door card, all in very good order there on the door card. No excessive marks or anything there. Same story with the dashboard, glove box. Got this mat on the floor here. If we just move that out of the way, you can see the condition of the floor under there. And same goes with the seats. There's no cigarette burns, tears, rips, anything like that in the seat. It certainly doesn't smell as if this has been a smoker's vehicle in the past as well. Lovely with these seats, not only are they heated, but there is, a control down there for that just up here. So you've got heated passenger seat, but you've also got fantastic storage underneath these seats as well. So you just pull them up, flip them forward, and then you've got that great storage under there. You can flip this seat up as well if you so want to. And you've also got the fold down work tray with a couple of cup holders, somewhere to store your paperwork just there as well. But condition is all looking fantastic in here. I'll talk a bit more about the spec when we get around to the driver's side. Moving then around the front, as I mentioned, colour coded wing mirrors, front fog lights. You also get front parking sensors on a limited. And in terms of condition here at the front, it's all looking very, very clean and tidy. Of course, you're going to get the odd stone chip here or there, but as you can see, that is looking really, really smart. And then looking down the driver's side, and again using the reflections where available there and having a good look down the side, it's looking really, really clean and tidy. Colour coded wing mirror on the other side as well, of course. 16-inch limited alloy wheels, and as I say, just bits on limited, like these elements here are colour coded, whereas on a standard one they would just be in grey plastic. And the door handles, wing mirrors, it just gives the van such a smarter look. And then we're looking right here at the other thing which has been added to this van, and again, just in terms of security, we've got this very nice improved driver's door lock there. These Transit Customs unfortunately did have some bad press with people being able to gain access into the back by manipulating this driver's door lock, and as you can see, that has been changed for a much more secure unit, which, as I say, just security in mind with this van, it has been covered all in all. If we look then into the cab of the vehicle, open up the driver's door. On top of the driver's door, we've got electric windows, we've got electric folding mirrors, and that's how you operate the electric folding mirrors, is by pushing that button just there. You've got auto-activated lights and wipers. You can see here we've got the leather multifunctioning steering wheel. So on the left-hand side here, this is where you can control the onboard computer. And on the right-hand side, this is where you've got the volume controls for the radio, and you can also answer and hang up the phone. And then on the left as well, just down there, you've got your cruise control just there. Looking at the driver's seat, you've got height adjustability here on the driver's seat. This is height adjustability for the front of the seat, so what they call thigh adjustment. And then you've got adjustment of the backrest just there. Driver's armrest on a Transit Custom, which is on a ratchet, so you can set that to your desired height. Very nice to have. And of course, you have got a heated driver's seat as well. The control for that is just down behind where your left calf would be when you were sat there. Looking inside here, I say the step is all in good order. Same with the floor. There's no excessive wear or anything like that on the floor. It's all looking really, really nice. And if we jump into the cab, we can have a look at a bit more spec here. Looking at the dashboard, 54,139 miles. You can see that the vehicle is running at the moment. There's no warning lights or anything like that on the dashboard as well. Bit of extra storage up here. You've got a USB point, AUX port, and also a 12-volt socket nicely up there on the dashboard. There's these little holes just on the side here. That's to actually run a cable out of if you have a sat-nav. That's not to prise it open, so don't try and do that. 6-speed manual gearbox to go along with that 130 brake horsepower engine, so fantastic on the motorway. Very common to see on these. They are a leather gear stick, a little bit of wear sort of around the edge there, but as I say, that's very common and not excessive on this van at all. Looking in the middle here at the radio, of course, this is where you can connect your phone via Bluetooth. You've also got DAB radio here, as you can see on the left-hand side there, DAB1 for DAB radio. Heated windscreen, that's the actual elements in the screen, not just the blowers. Lovely on a day like today. It is a warm day today, 24 degrees showing on the dashboard. We have got air conditioning, and that is blowing nice and cold, which is, as I say, lovely to find. Another 12-volt socket just here as well. And as I say, all in all, fantastic condition inside this cab. It really is. It just feels like a van, as I say, that hasn't had a hard life. Nothing, as I say, there's no excessive wear or anything like that in there. It smells nice. It just doesn't feel like a van which has had a hard life. So just to summarize, this is a Ford Transit Custom 270 with a 2-litre TDCI engine, 130 brake horsepower, short wheelbase limited with a 6-speed manual gearbox. All the usual limited spec, including heated windscreen, air conditioning, colour-coded bumpers, mirrors, alloy wheels, etc. Front fog lights. But also, this one has had the locks for vans deadlocks fitted on the rear and side loading doors, and you've also got that improved driver's door lock there as well. We do have evidence of a service on this van, I believe, back in 2020, and we will of course be putting this van right through our workshop as well before it leaves us for a full service. And if there's any less than a 6-month MOT, we will also be putting a brand new MOT on as well. And of course the vehicle, all of our vehicles come with 2 keys. We do it properly, as you probably know. If you'd like to inquire, please feel free to give us a call on either of the numbers listed there at the bottom of the sign. We can arrange finance on all of our vehicles starting as low as 7.9% APR, and we can also take cars or vans in part exchange as well. So by all means, give us a call with anything that you may have. We'll be able to give you a fair and accurate price over the phone of your part exchange, and of course for finance as well. So we'll be keen to talk to you about that, and we can deliver our vehicles nationwide as well. So by all means, if you give us a call or go onto our website and drop us an email, by all means, as I say, feel free to get in touch. Thank you very much for watching.